and build their own brands. Women like Melissa Butler.
I love it. It's just being so honest.
Melissa quit her career to start a lipstick business out of her kitchen.
I was just kind of creating lip colors for me because I couldn't find them. And then when I started to understand that this didn't really exist, especially at that time, like I was like, oh, I'm taking this to the moon.
And now she's an owner of the Lip Bar and has a booth here at BeautyCon. But it hasn't been easy. In 2015, an opportunity presented itself on the hit show Shark Tank.
Hi, I'm Melissa Butler.
The shark's rejection was quick.
That is such a bad idea.
And devastating.
The chances that this is a business are practically zero. And they would crush you like the colorful cockroaches you are. You only have so many minutes on Earth. Don't waste them trying to sell lipstick.
They were pretty brutal to you.
Yeah, they were cruel.
I'm out.
For me, it was less about the investment and more about the idea that 7 million people watch the show and we can get all of these eyes on us.
Today, the Lip Bar now has its own flagship store in Detroit, and Melissa is the brand's face. But the biggest coup? Target. Her brand in nearly 500 stores nationwide and available online.
If you could say anything to those judges right now, where you are now, what would it be?
I would thank them. The day the Shark Tank episode aired, we got 35,000 hits to our website, and we got thousands of orders. I would just thank them for giving me the courage that I didn't know I had.
The Lip Bar's success also attracted the attention of BeautyCon and co-founder Moj Madara. We took the 41-year-old CEO out on the convention floor.
This is what it looks like when you take a large group of people and you essentially give them a platform to feel good about themselves.
Add in some of the biggest social media influencers, celebrities, and now the general public.
I actually want to start my own sustainable beauty line, tech beauty line. So I came here for inspiration.
Moj made a splash as an industry disruptor, a woman trying to change the standards of beauty.
Being Muslim, being gay, being sort of butch, not really wearing makeup, I feel very flattered to be so accepted and to be so celebrated within this community.
The mission of BeautyCon is more than sales and products. Last year, only about 2% of all venture capital, that's money usually invested in startups, went to women. What's worse, women of color accounted for only 0.02%. Yet, women of color are starting businesses at a much higher rate. For example, Melissa started the Lip Bar back in 2012, but landed her first major investor just last year.
I love her. Really, she's a part of the portfolio of brands that we're the most proud of.
This year, part of Moj's strategy to get women talking about business and money is Cardi B. Hundreds of people, mostly women, packed the halls hours ahead of Cardi's panel, including Melissa. The rapper dispensed plenty of advice in true Cardi B fashion.
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, and I'm gonna take off my shoes, and I'm gonna give y'all some advice that a lot of people ain't gonna tell you. Always take a business class, because sometimes the career that you study for one day is not gonna make you happy, and you wanna become your own boss. But you cannot be your own boss because you don't know how to manage a business.
Cardi kept it real, and it continued backstage in our exclusive one-on-one.
Don't talk about my choices if you wasn't in my shoes.
What lessons have you learned along the way about managing your money?
Always have a business manager, like I said. Always, always have lawyers to review what you're getting into. I got myself in hot messes because I trusted so many people.
So much of the music is about, stunting, showing off your wealth. Where does financial literacy fit in hip-hop today?
You might have $2 million in your bank account, so you'll be like, oh, I could buy a Lambo because I got $2 million and a Lambo costs $500,000. And at the end of the year, you had $2 million, but you have to give money to Uncle Sam, you spend $500,000 on a car, and then what you really have in your bank account is about $200,000. Before you spend something, make sure you could afford it. Just because you see it in your bank account, it doesn't mean that's what you have.
She says it's time for women to step up, to get paid and treated equally.
Women don't understand the power that they have. It's like me just asking a question, me with my looks, I could get whatever the I want. and I have the same power. Like, these men are not that smart. Everybody always tell me, like, who is your role models? Who do you look up to? And they always expect me to say, like, an artist. And it's like, I can't relate to an artist because I ain't saw they struggle. I saw my mom struggle. I saw these at the strip club struggle. And it's like, I always told myself, like, it's like, those are the people that used to tell me, like, don't be mean. Don't be me, be greater.
She's so honest and so relatable. My favorite part of her panel was when she was basically saying, like, look, I'm a celebrity, but you can also be a celebrity if you just focus.
By the end of the day, Melissa was packing up and ready to get right back to the grind.
What's next for you?
We're back to the pavement. Like, I have a strategy meeting tomorrow. We're doing another trade show next week.
So you're always hustling.
I'm always hustling.
For Nightline, I'm Ashin Singh in New York.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download